Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for April 10th, 2025. God speaks in many ways. From Job chapter 33, verses 12 through 14. Behold, in this you are not right. I will answer you, for God is greater than man. Why do you contend against him, saying, he will answer none of man's words? For God speaks in one way, and in two, though man does not perceive it. Elihu continues his response to Job, and in these verses, he offers a powerful correction. Job had been crying out, questioning why God was silent in his suffering. But Elihu reminds Job and us that God is not silent. God is not ignoring us. The problem is not that God doesn't speak, but that we often don't recognize his voice. This is one of the most sobering truths in our walk with God. We expect him to speak on our terms, in the ways we want, at the times we choose. When this doesn't happen, we assume he's not listening or responding. But Elihu tells us plainly, God speaks in more ways than we realize. The issue is perception. God may speak through his word, through others, through events, through silence, even through suffering. He may answer through the encouragement of a friend, the conviction of a conscience, the beauty of creation, or the quiet stirring of the heart. But we don't always have the ears to hear it. Our expectations can cloud our ability to perceive his communication. Elihu also reminds us that God is greater than man. And this is hard, but necessary truth. His ways are higher, his wisdom deeper, his purposes far beyond our grasp. We cannot expect the Creator to function like the creature. Our prayers are heard, yes, but the answers often come in ways we never anticipated. God is not limited by our timelines or our methods. This calls for humility and attentiveness. If God speaks in many ways, we must be ready to listen in many ways. That means keeping our hearts open to Scripture, being still enough to reflect, and being willing to hear through unexpected channels. Sometimes God speaks most clearly when we stop demanding and start listening. There is also comfort here. God is speaking. He's not distant. He hasn't turned his back. Even in suffering, even when we feel abandoned, he is reaching out. Sometimes in ways we miss, but always with purpose. The cross itself is the loudest declaration that God speaks to our pain and redeems it. So Elihu's words cut through Job's despair and offer a firm but grace-filled truth. God is not silent. We are not alone. We just need to listen. God's peace and many blessings be with you. And thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others.